welcome to Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. So today is a special one for us. If you look to your left, you will see the beautiful St. Paul's Cathedral. We are here at the Ivy Asia in, well, just outside St. Paul's, and we are here for the afternoon tea. But before we do that, please check out our lives every Tuesday and every Friday at 6:30 UK time. We can talk about anything you like, including the afternoon tea you're going to see today. And don't forget, we have our holiday channel, which is MK Vacays, so go over and check that out too. Anyway, we're hungry, let's go on in. So this is the afternoon tea here right at St. Paul's. Somebody's birthday in the background. It's $33.95 per person. Here are the savouries. There are the, you've got macarons, you've got coconut donuts, wow, vanilla sesame creme brulee. It looks amazing. You can have a champagne afternoon tea for $43.95, minimum of 2. Now, if you don't want the tea, you can go for coffee. Here are the teas. You've got the jasmine silver needle with white tea, lemongrass and ginger herbal tea, red dragon black tea, and the matcha green tea. Very simple choice of teas we are going to try, but I am really looking forward to trying this. And luckily where Kelly is, right behind her, she's got St. Paul's. How good is that?
It's crazy. The view is amazing. I know sometimes with the camera it doesn't adjust to the light quite correctly, but that view is amazing.
So I really do love how they, look at this, they've got this almost like a little brooch as this serviette thing. And look, we aren't having the Chinese food, so we don't need chopsticks, but look, they almost have it in this little snake ornament. It's so nice. All the cutlery looks like I'm not sure that's actual gold, obviously, but it's almost like gold plated. It's beautiful design. Really nice how they've done this. Right, we are waiting for this afternoon tea.
Okay, so we've got the afternoon tea, we've got the passion fruit donuts, creme brulee, cheesecake and macaron. We've got the mushroom gyoza, the hoisin sauce, soy sauce, and the prawn dumpling.
Wow.
We've got some sushi selections, and the yakiniku sauce. We've got some vegetable bun.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay guys, so here it is, it has arrived. Now, there were a few little issues, weren't there, madame?
Okay, so they brought over the afternoon tea, and Mark had asked for a pescatarian one, and I had asked for the normal one. Now, the normal one comes with duck spring rolls, as which you can see there are no duck spring rolls on my...
No, there's no duck spring roll.
Now, what you have to understand is it's $33.95 for these per person, by the way. So if you take a look.
Yeah, so it's like I said, this is the best part of £70. that we are paying. So it's a very, very small afternoon tea.
Yeah, but we're going to try it because I did remark on them and I said, well, I didn't receive any duck spring rolls, and it's only, and I would have forgotten about it. It's only because somebody went by with it, and then I was thinking, oh, is this meant to be the duck? So if you look here,
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're pointing there.
I was thinking, oh,
We thought this was the duck, but it's not. So they've forgotten to bring that. So they are going to bring that separately, but it's going to take a while, and it's not much apparently. So
yeah. So here we go.
Right, so you would have seen us put them onto plates. So you don't get a lot here, but there's me saying you don't need chopsticks, and there you do.
There we go. Right, so
try?
I'm going to try this one. Now we've got several sauces here.
There we are. Those are the dips.
Yeah. So I'll go with this one. Although I believe that's for that, but
That's right. Mix and match.
so that's like a hoisin sauce,
Oh yeah.
and that's supposed to go with the duck.
Ah, okay.
But of course,
We haven't got the duck yet.
we didn't receive the duck. It's quite interesting. But the sushi is really nice.
That's a good start. Now, what's this one here? The middle one.
Okay, let's find out. So this is the avocado.
Ah, yeah, sorry. I was looking at the other one, but yeah, that's right. Let's start with the avocado.
Oh, which one were you
No,
looking
no,
at?
no, you go on. Go on.
I thought you were talking about the sauces. Okay. So,
This looks like soy sauce.
yeah, I have a feeling you're probably right. Let me just...
And you got these little side bowls.
That's a really interesting flavour.
Really?
And it doesn't taste like soy sauce.
Oh, is it not?
It's almost got a sour taste to it. Hello there.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect, thank you. So the duck has arrived. So this is going to be definitely for you. No, go on, carry on with your review.
Do you want to taste a couple? We'll go to you.
All right, we'll go to me. All right, I'm going to try the ones that Kelly just tried. So this is the salmon. I'm going to dip it in the soy. Or
What we think might be the soy.
That's not soy, you're
That's
right.
what I thought.
It's almost like a ginger taste to it.
Yeah.
It's very nice, actually. It's good. The sushi's good. Like I say, what I would call bog standard sushi.
Yeah.
Not a huge amount, but it's nice. This is the avocado. It's fresh. It's like I say, it's not grandiose sushi,
Right.
but it's okay.
It's not too bad.
Okay, right. Let me try this one. I'm not sure what this is now.
This is the prawn.
This is the prawn, right? And I'm not entirely
Prawn
sure
dumpling.
what this goes with. Does it go in the hoisin? Does it go in this? Let's try that. That is prawn. It's got half, excuse the half bite, but there is prawn in there. You've got the lovely sesame seeds in there. It's very, very light. It's nice and tasty. It's not, gelatinous or anything like that. It's a very nice prawn. It's just a shame we only get one each.
I
which is
know.
a bit of a,
Well, there's three, so it makes it odd. I don't understand why they didn't put two each, but it is what it is.
Right, and last but not least, again, I'm going to try this one, which is the...
This is the vegetable.
Right, now this is the
Yes.
sauce with it, apparently. So let's give it a try. Probably not a good idea for me to scoot all the way to the table. Okay. I'm instantly hit by that sauce.
Wow.
It's a delicious sesame seed.
Oh, really?
That sauce is wonderful.
Wow.
I'm not getting much flavor. I think that's the overwhelming power. Let me
Right.
try this with that. It's very, very nice actually. Very, very soft bun. Inside there you can see it's got the vegetables in it.
Yeah.
So again, it's good. The food is really good. It's just, sorry, the waiter just delivered the tea there, so halfway through. It's very, very nice. I just think there should be a lot more of it. I'm going to polish that off in a couple. And I know afternoon tea isn't all about that, but it's almost like what do you call them? Like, not tidbits, little, almost like
a mousse-bouche.
Mousse-bouche, yeah, that's the word. So, but nice.
Yeah, like hors d'oeuvres type thing.
Exactly. Right. Anyway, let Kelly have a try. Right, I said Kelly would try. I haven't tried this yet, so let me. I have no idea what to dip this in. Let me try this one. It's almost like a vegetable. It's very, very. It's nice. It's unusual flavour. It's very light.
Is it an unusual flavour because of the dip?
I think it's because of the dip. Let me try it in a different dip.
So Mark's doing it in the hoisin.
That's much better.
Yeah.
That hoisin is delicious.
Yeah.
Really good. Again, really nice, but needs a lot more.
Yeah.
Anyway, let Kelly try it.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this bao bun. Just gonna use my little side dish.
Well, you're more of an etiquette than I have. What do you think?
That sauce is delicious.
It is. That sauce is absolutely incredible. The sesame flavour in that is really, really good.
Vegetable to bun ratio, a little bit inconsistent. I feel like there's more bun, more bread than there is filling, which is a real shame. I'm going to try it without the...
Yeah, try it a little bit without the dip.
I mean, the bread overpowers the filling.
Oh, you find that?
The bread overpowers it, so...
I've got to say,
the filling doesn't come through.
I found that the sauce really added to it. The sauce is amazing.
Yeah. That sauce really adds to that. And it's such a shame because I love these sort of like bao buns.
Yeah.
I love them. So for the flavour not to come through, I normally get the char siu pork ones. And they're really good. So that one's a little bit disappointing. The sauce makes it.
Okay,
so
I'm going to try this one.
I'm going to try it in this sauce then.
That sauce is wonderful.
Yeah, as this sauce is winning. I also spilled something over.
Don't worry.
It's very nice.
No. Little drip there.
So it was about to go on my white top, and I was like, no, I don't want it to go on my white top. Very nice. That sauce makes it. It's nice. I like a vegetable dumpling, but I want more.
I agree. So
Yeah? I feel like I'm wanting. I want more.
less is definitely not more in this case. Right, we've got one more thing to try, which are. Do you want to try your duck?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So this is the duck. They've just arrived.
Okay. So difficult. Okay. I like crispy spoon roll, but there's not enough duck. I can taste the duck,
Show us the duck.
but I just feel there's not enough of it.
Okay.
So
I mean, the thing is with all of this, to me, a lot of this is just starter food, what I would call starter food.
but feel that it's worth the price at this point.
Well, let's give it a little try. We don't know if we can get refills or anything yet. We will carry on eating this. Our tea has just arrived, so we will try that too.
Yeah, and my lid doesn't fit on properly on my on my tea, so it's quite.
All right.
So let's give it a go. So here is the tea, au natural. That's nice.
Is it good?
It's good. I feel it does need maybe a little bit of sugar, but that's quite nice. I've got to say, I'm pleasantly surprised.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Wow.
pleasantly surprised.
Do you want to try my one? So I haven't tried mine yet. Give mine a go. So mine's the white needle one. I'm going to hand it over to Kelly so she can try it.
Mark's one is very clear.
I know, it was almost like water when it came out.
Yeah. Now, I've tasted silver needle. This one's really quite nice. Because the other ones that I've tried have got a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, but this one's really nice.
Right, so that's the thumbs up for the tea. So that's a positive. This is a positive so far. All right, let's try this. We'll tell you if we do get refills, and then we'll move on to those desserts. Then, so we have come to the end of the afternoon tea. Now you can see here, these are the desserts. No scones, you go straight to dessert. So what have we got?
We've got raspberry macaroons.
That's a raspberry macaroon.
We've got vanilla sesame creme brulee.
Vanilla sesame creme brulee, which is here.
The chocolate and caramel mousse.
Chocolate and caramel mousse, which is here, very, very tiny.
And then we've got the warm passion fruit and coconut donuts.
Ooh, passion fruit coconut donuts. Now they do look good. I have to say, they look phenomenal. I hope they taste as good as they look. Right, Kelly's going to give these a little try.
Meant to be warm, but of course once you finish your food it's no longer warm.
Is it not warm? Have you tried?
So it's slightly warm, but what would have been good is if they brought it out afterwards.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That would make sense. I love this macaron. It's so shiny. Look at it. I don't know if the camera can pick it up.
Yeah, isn't there glitter on it or something? I can see.
It's like so shiny. It looks so lovely. I'm not going to eat the raspberry because I don't like the seeds in it, but Mark can have my raspberry.
Oh, I'll have a raspberry for sure.
But maybe let me start with the panna cotta. What do we think?
Okay, why not? Why not?
Right, let me just wipe my spoon. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, nice crusty top, like that. Ooh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I can see the shards on there.
Yeah. Right. That's nice.
Is it?
That's nice. It's creamy. You can see the vanilla bean in there.
Well, let me just have it right. So it's zooming on the other part there. Oh yeah, I can see the bean.
Yeah, the vanilla bean. Yeah, lovely. So, very nice. All right. Pleasantly surprised with that. Let's go with Nova.
Good.
That's so nice.
Oh really?
No, really, really nice. Very, really nice.
Is that a
This
mousse?
is the caramel mousse chocolate.
Ah, okay.
That's really nice.
Okay, let's go for the
Macaron. Okay, let's go for it. The glittery raspberry macaron. No, Jimmy. It took a little bit of a minute because I could still taste the caramel, so it took a while for the macaron to come through, but that's nice. I'm going to take a sip of water because I can't wait to try this donut. Look at that donut.
It does look good, I have to say.
Now this is the coconut and passion fruit warm donut. Alright, let's go.
Show. Oh, it's quite nice filling in there. How is it?
It's nice. You can really taste that it's a fresh donut. That's really nice. Let me just go for another bite. You know what this could do?
Go on.
A little bit of cream.
Oh,
But the donut is nice, it's soft, it's fluffy. That coconut sugar is really good. I really like it.
so it looks like the desserts are redeeming this a little bit.
Yeah, the desserts are amazing on
There we
here.
go. Right, now my turn to try these little goodies.
Mark is going for the donut.
Now, before I try, I want to try some of this sugar on top. It's coconut sugar.
Yes.
I've never had that before. Oh wow! I love coconut. That sweet coconut. Wow. Oh wow. Passion fruit is like very sharp fruit.
Yeah.
But because you've got the sweetness of the donut in there, as Kelly said, that donut's really fresh. And there's popping candy. That's popping
Yes,
candy.
I thought I tasted that.
That's popping candy. Oh wow, that's such fun.
And you know what? It's almost like a sweet curd.
These desserts have definitely thought back.
Stepped up. Stepped up.
I can feel the popping candy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
Really good. Alright, the desserts are incredible. I've got to say that. It's really, really good. We'll finish these up, go outside and give our final thoughts. But I
Yeah.
have to say that it saved it a little bit.
Yeah.
It saved it a little bit. Okay, so the bill has arrived. So 2 afternoon teas at $33.95, plus we had the water with service charge comes to £83.31. Now, a bit of a pricey one, I'm afraid, for what we've just eaten, but we'll do our final thoughts outside. Okay guys, we are back. We decided to do it here, the final thoughts at home, because it did start to rain outside, so I didn't get drenched. So, what did you think?
Overall, I mean, I like the Ivy Asia, and I just felt that this afternoon tea, if we compare it to the ones that we've been to,
Yeah, I've got to say, now, it's a shame because we were talking about this on the way home.
Yeah.
And I was in two minds. I don't want to diss it because the food was actually good. The problem for me with it was, there just wasn't enough of it. For £83, a bit. And it couldn't work out what it... For me, it couldn't work out what it was. It couldn't work out whether it was a series of starters. They were trying to go high-end. They were trying to go cheaper. It's very difficult. And I think you kind of got this kind of mishmash of what was effectively for me, I mean, I don't want to sound harsh, but we've got to be honest with the review. They were just a series of glorified starters.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of starters, and I felt like if you got the deal from Inamo, so there's a deal on Groupon for like 30 something pounds for 90 minutes of unlimited sushi and like cooked things, it would have been far less cheaper. Now, don't get me wrong, the Ivy Asia is a statement, it's it's all of that type of stuff. It's beautiful and all of that type of thing. But as an afternoon tea, I don't think it's hit the mark at all.
I agree with Kelly, I've got to say. Now, like I said, it's a shame, because when Kelly says it's beautiful, I agree. After you look at the ambience there, it's a wonderful place to eat. Now, let's go through them a bit. So, instead of sandwiches, you get what I would call a series of sort of sushi starters.
Like almost like dim sum and sushi. Effectively, that's what it is. It's dim sum and sushi, and I can't even say the quality was superb. Now, don't get me wrong, the quality was good, but it's just as good as if I went somewhere else and had sushi or dim sum, because there wasn't. I think in order for it to be a successful afternoon tea, there has to be some type of a niche, some type of a, oh my God, that was wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't hit that mark. It didn't hit that, that thing. And that you get to have one of the teas, of which we did. They didn't come to refill it with water, so you don't get like more tea or anything like that. The buns themselves didn't taste that of anything really for me personally.
Like I said, we said the sauces were incredible.
Yeah.
That sesame sauce is amazing, and I think that hit a multitude of sins. That when I say sins, though, not to say that the mains were poor, then weren't. They were good, but as Kelly said, they're just good quality sushi foods.
Starters, gyoza,
dim sum, yeah, that's what, exactly, and I totally agree with you. Yeah. So now there were no scone replacements, which again I was a bit disappointed with. I know it's 30 odd quid for each, but the big disappointment for me, I don't know if we said earlier, you saw just one tray come out for both of us. Now, all the other ones you would either have one each, which is what we were expecting. We're effectively sharing what I would think is that is enough for one person.
Yeah, I think if they charged a bit more and you had double of everything, that would have been far better. We had asked for a pescatarian afternoon tea and a classic afternoon tea, which essentially are both the same except for the duck spring rolls. Now, when it came out, there were no duck spring rolls, and I only noticed that when I saw somebody else's afternoon tea going to them, and I was like, hang on a second, they got spring rolls. Why didn't I get any spring rolls? Because, okay, he's not eating the meat part, but I am. And you know what they did, which was quite, because our server did put it through as one classic and one pescatarian, and so they put 3 of the prawn dumplings on there, which was okay because that meant one of his replaced the duck, but they didn't bring no duck spring roll for me.
No.
So then they were like, oh, sorry about that. And then they brought 2 duck spring rolls when really I should have got 1. So that, again, was quite a nice thing. However, it wasn't packed full of duck like I was expecting. I was expecting it to be packed full of duck. It was more of the spring vegetables rather than, and little bits of duck rather than the, like lots of duck. And I just felt, and Mark put it correctly, like it felt a bit stingy.
Yeah, and I've got to say, that's a good word for the whole thing. I think it is a bit stingy. For 83 quid, it is stingy. I know it's central London, but it is a bit stingy. Right, now, like I said, we don't go on to scones because there were none. So we go on now to the desserts. What did you think? Sorry, guys, as always, we get excited and then the battery dies. So I've just replaced it. So what were you saying? We
were talking about savoury and sweets. So in a lot of afternoon teas, there's one that is better than the other, and usually it's the savouries that are better than the sweets. But I have to say, in this afternoon tea, the sweets were far better than the savouries.
I totally agree with Kelly. The brulee was fantastic. The what was it? Even a little that
caramel chocolate mousse. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one. That was really, really good. The macaron was really, really good.
The macaron was good, but you know me and seeds in raspberries. But it was good.
It was good. And the donuts were amazing. They were really good. A passion fruit in a donut I'd not had before. So that was really good. So sorry, you were saying.
And the popping candy.
Oh yeah, there was popping candy on it.
Yeah.
That was really good. So it's such a shame you had these brilliant, brilliant desserts. But again, like I said, I'm really reluctant to diss it because the food quality was really good. It was, for me, it's just I feel we were charged far, far too much for what we actually received.
It's not so much about the food quality. It's more you could have that somewhere else in abundance.
That's what I just meant.
Yeah, sorry.
That's exactly what I just said.
I just feel like I didn't, to be fair, I didn't think much of that vegetable bun. But everything else was pretty good. But it wasn't amazing quality. I didn't think, oh my God, this is so good, we've got to go back here again.
Now, this, as you know, is an Asia, obviously, because it's Asia, an Asia-inspired afternoon tea. Now, if you check out our other video, we went to Kai, which was also an Asian-inspired afternoon tea. Now, we were just saying you thought Kai was way better. It
was way better, and we paid, what was it, £49?
No, 52 for Kai.
52 for Kai. And we got another round.
Yeah.
So they offered us another round here. They didn't offer you another round. Bearing in mind, okay, it's £33, but it wasn't, the portion size didn't warrant $33.95 or whatever it was.
I agree.
It didn't warrant that. So it and while the food was good, because it was, but like I said, I could go to a lot of places and probably receive better quality. Not saying that the quality wasn't good, because the quality was, but I could receive better than that and pay less.
Right, so I'm going to ask Kelly the burning question, would you go again?
I would go again, but I wouldn't go for afternoon tea. I would go to the restaurant. There are lots of menus that you can try. I would try one of those ones. Although it's a bit more expensive, you're probably going to get a little bit more, just probably not the portion size.
I agree with Kelly. I think the issue was there, we were discussing where would we possibly recommend this for somebody else, but because it's such small portions, you wouldn't, would you?
No.
I don't think you would. I think it was just because, you know what I mean, you're better off just getting a starter. Anyway, that's it from Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget, we do our live chat every Tuesday and every Friday at 6:30 UK time, where you can talk about anything you like, including what you've just seen us eat today.
And if you want to catch up with us on holiday and see what we do and catch up with some of our lives on holiday, then head over to MK Vacays. And don't forget to subscribe.
Anyway, guys, until then, look after yourselves, do take care, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye for now.